There was a video that came out recently.
I didn't think I was gonna be a target. I didn't think I was gonna be the victim.
I think you have no talent.
No, you can't.
Rebel Cop left.
Are you sure you want to talk about this?
I remember, I vaguely remember the first time that we spoke.
I remember as well, and I was very intimidated by your voice.
So we need, oh really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
But we need to stop because we're talking around subjects, right? So we need to dig in. So
We need to dig in.
So the first time, wait, I'll give you a bit of a prelim. So someone we used to record with a very long time ago called Cody, he reached out to me.
Wait, I have never heard this story before.
I'm pretty sure this is how it went. So he reached out to me on Skype somehow. This was like before, and then there was a break. See, I don't know if you remember this. So there was a break. So Cody reached out to me, and you guys, so Jelly. So we can get into this in later episodes probably, but there was a group forming called Robust. Jelly, Quebblecop, Cody, and then some other people.
I don't even remember all their names.
It was building out that team, and then I was barely doing a little bit of stuff. Yeah. I was getting into YouTube with a friend of mine called The Gaming Lemon, and Cody reached out to me and was like, "You want to play some stuff?" And it never really went anywhere. And then it was like a couple months later.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then
I always thought that you got introduced to us through The Gaming Lemon.
I did.
Who was a big YouTuber at the time.
But that was because Cody, I think maybe, I might be getting this wrong, but Cody was talking to The Gaming Lemon first.
Oh, so
yeah.
So Cody's the leech.
Or he's the one that started everything.
Oh. Let's not give him too much credit here.
So there was a video that came out recently.
Oh no.
Josh,
I kind of asked you not to bring this
on a very popular channel called Sunny V2.
Oh, I've been Sunny V2'd.
You've been Sunny V2.
It happened.
Now,
it's essentially getting canceled, but then in a more positive way. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So take me through how did you first find out that you'd been Sunny V2'd?
Well, I got a text from you.
Was I with the first?
Clearly, I was too distracted because my channel
was I the first person to tell you?
I think you were actually. Yeah.
But you got a bunch of other people tell you as well.
Oh, everyone started spamming me on my phone. You got to watch this video. Yeah. And I'm so sorry, man. This guy made a video on you.
So take me through. What did you think about when you first saw that?
Well, the thing is, right? I was expecting something extremely negative towards me. I was expecting.
But why?
I don't know. I was expecting that Sunny V2 would say certain things about me to bring me down and to bring down my brand.
Yeah.
But in fact, the video was actually kind of positive towards me. He gave me a lot of credit for the things I had achieved, but he just told his audience that I got distracted and because of some certain purchases I have made or showed to the public, and that's why my views declined.
So when that first came out, did you think that it was going to be positive or negative?
I thought it was going to be extremely negative, and I thought I was going to get canceled. Nah, not canceled, but you get what I mean.
So you when you say that, that's because you thought that there would be things that you do that could be made to look more negative than they were, or?
Well, I've watched some of Sunny's videos before, and you always wonder, how much of this is truly accurate.
Sure. So how accurate was yours?
Well, I'd say from 0 to 10, from 1 to 10, yeah, I'd say maybe a 7, 6, 7.
Okay.
Yeah, accuracy.
What was your experience?
Are you sure you want to talk about this?
What?
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I want you to say what your perspective of Geordie leaving the group was.
Well, actually, I thought it was a blessing. Sorry.
Okay.
No, Quebblecop, he's a great guy, and we recorded a lot of videos with him over the years. But personally, I think he was going through a rough time, and in the last 6 months of our working together relationship, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
He was, and when he was there, his mind wasn't there. We started this thing. Yeah. We had chemistry together. We were playing games. We had fun with it, and all of a sudden, that was gone.
Yeah. So towards the end of him leaving, it got to the point where he no longer was uploading the content we were recording with him.
And we would ask him, why are you not uploading this?
Yeah.
And I think he'd argue with us and he'd say, well, it's not performing well for me.
Yeah. And to his credit, he was focusing on he wanted to do, he was doing some reaction content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think his girlfriend at the time was pretty successful on reaction content. So
And I think that
he saw a niche in
I
that market.
I don't think it's unfair to say that Jordy
is Quibble Cup.
Yeah, he was in, part of that success of his girlfriends. Like
Oh, no. And that's not what I'm saying.
No, but I'm saying that, like, so him contributing to the success of someone else's reaction content maybe suggested to him that the reaction content would do well for him because he's had the success helping someone else out.
Yeah.
And it divided his attention. To his credit, I do remember talking towards the end of the process where I remember he was trying hard to.
Yeah.
He did want to.
He wanted to stick with us,
but he didn't. You could tell that he just didn't have his head and heart into recording with us. So Crainer came in. We started recording all this content, and then at the same time, our Minecraft had been doing incredibly well before that, though.
Yes, but we only uploaded it like maybe 20 videos on the max. Then that's why it performed well. It's because it was just something we didn't do very often.
So because we were definitely at the beginning of a strong upswing. And I think the Crainer thing, him coming in and bringing in that extra content, it kind of put it into the next gear.
Well, I also remember that Crainer hated GTA. He didn't know how to play it.
Yeah.
And that's why we kind of went away from something that we were used to doing.
I mean, he didn't really have a ton of experience of games beyond sort of Minecraft and
That's true.
Roblox.
Yeah.
And I think that Crainer coming in was definitely part of the reason why we were gradually shifting towards focusing heavily on Minecraft.
Yeah.
For
Man,
good
I have
or
so many
worse.
regrets.
So
I'd be sitting on that seat. It's the better seat. Can we just agree with that? He looks more like the host. I'm the guest here today for some odd reason.
Part of the reason why I think it's smart for me to be here is because you're so much louder and you talk so much more.
I'm in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
Right.
You're like in the
I can
seat.
annoy the guest.
Yeah.
Who's not here at the moment, but will be.
I think the intention is, because we'll always be having
Is this the last episode where it's just the two of us?
Yeah, potentially.
Unless nobody likes this thing that we're doing and nobody actually wants to come on.
Yeah. So, and then I think to touch on the last part on the Crainer point. So why did he go? Why did he leave? Or at least what was our perspective on him leaving? Because I think that we don't want to get too
odd.
We want to focus on our views today, right? Our view of things.
He'll hopefully have some time in the future where he can talk for himself. Let's see.
Okay.
But in my perspective, it was actually kind of similar to the Jordy situation.
Okay.
But there was a bit more beef.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. So Crainer left when he was going through a rough time himself.
Yeah.
And we had been taking this job way more serious than we did when Kwebbelkop left.
Sure. Yeah.
So we were more upset about the fact that he couldn't get his stuff together.
Yeah. Definitely would say though that we were going beyond our maybe what would be normally expected of us in terms of trying to help him with other things.
Yes.
Which, doing this from our perspective, that's what we want to focus on. But which was difficult, right? Because there's like, how far do you go in that sense to be supportive is a difficult sort of topic. And I think that it also ended up being way more disruptive to our channel than I think the Kwebbelkop one was, which was much more difficult, I think, if that makes sense. So like it disrupted everything process-wise.
Yeah, it did.
I guess maybe partly because it was quicker.
It was much quicker. It didn't happen gradually. It was, I think the Kwebbelkop thing, he left over the space of maybe 6 months.
Yeah.
Crainer was maybe max 2 months.
Yeah.
And it came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he was gone.
Yeah.
And I don't think I've ever said this publicly, but blocked me everywhere.
Yeah.
Didn't even have beef with him.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Blocked me for 9 months straight.
So
Didn't say a word.
I still think though that that would be interesting to maybe expand on.
That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to go too deep into it because whatever happened, and I want Crainer to be here to defend himself or to touch on anything that we maybe see differently.
Yeah.